Hey, welcome back to New England Fire Cooking. I'm Aaron Higgins, and today what we're going to try to do is recreate a fast food classic, the Mickey D's Big Mac, or the McDonald's Big Mac. But what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to improve it a little bit. We're going to be using some grass-fed beef from Good Chop, and we're going to try to make it a little bit bigger. The patties on a Big Mac, they fall flat because they're very flat and they're really thin, that sort of thing. So we're gonna try to fix that. Already got the Weber Q fired up. Let's make these into some patties. Let's get to grilling. So to do this, we're gonna need your sesame seed buns, your chopped white onion, your chopped iceberg lettuce. Of course, we have our grass-fed ground beef from Good Chop, USDA choice. We've got the old school, I don't know about old school, but the classic American cheese, the good processed stuff. We got some bread and butter pickle chips and Thousand Island dressing for our mac sauce. You can make your own mac sauce if you want. There's tons of recipes out there online, but I gotta tell you, Ken's Thousand Island is just easier and quicker. Okay, so what I did here was I took each 1 pound block of burger meat and I cut it into 3 equal sections. And then I took each one of those sections and I pressed them into a patty. That leaves us with roughly 1/3 pound burger patties. I believe McDonald's uses something along the lines of a 1/4 pound patty, 2 of them for each Big Mac. So with these, we're gonna be adding a little bit of size to them. They'll be a little bit bigger, thicker, and hopefully juicier, but we didn't want to go too big so that we got really far away from the original concept of this burger. So now what we want to do is we want to add some seasoning, and what I'm going to add is just some simple salt and pepper. McDonald's actually keeps it really simple with the seasonings, and a little bit of kosher salt and ground black pepper will certainly do the trick. Okay, so the Weber Q is nice and hot. Now it's time to lay these burgers on. Get some char on these bad boys. Now we're gonna get this bad boy closed and come back when they need a flip, and then add our cheese. Okay, so our patties are coming along nicely here. Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna give them a flip. Smelling good. Now what we wanna do is we wanna start adding some cheese to this situation. Okay, now we gotta build us some Big Macs. Once your cheese is melted and your burgers are cooked, it's time to build these sandwiches. So what I have right here is I have some sesame seed buns, and I'm gonna take the bottoms, and I'm gonna add some of this Thousand Island dressing right to the bottom of this bun, just like that. And then I'm gonna add some onion. Almost forgot our lettuce. You gotta get our lettuce down. And stack your patty on top. And get that 3rd pickle. Then we're coming back with another patty. Some more of that mac sauce. More of that chopped onion. And then we're gonna top it. That right there is what I call a Big Mac copycat. Let's build us another one. And for your middle buns, all I did was I just used a second bottom half of the bun, if that makes any sense. I'm not really sure how McDonald's does it. Maybe they, you could slice these a little thinner if you wanted to, and if you wanted to make a, a shorter burger. I didn't do that, and that's okay. We got our special sauce, our Thousand Island. Chopped onion. Our lettuce. Then our burger patty. Pickles. Second bun. Kind of squish them down a little bit. Burger patty. Special sauce. And again, more chopped onion. Now we have some Big Macs. Okay, you guys, here we are. Grass-fed Big Mac copycat. Close as I could get it. I was not being truly specific to the Big Mac recipe. Let's start with grass-fed beef. We know McDonald's doesn't use that. That's way too bougie for them, but it's not too bougie for us. So, in an attempt to make the Big Mac healthy, we use grass-fed beef. Not sure if I succeeded or not. I guess it doesn't really matter. Anyway, 1/3 pound patties, season with a little bit of salt and pepper. Throw them on your grill. If you want to use gas grill, that's fine. If you want to use charcoal grill, that's fine. I used a gas grill just because it's nice and easy. Probably tastes great on a charcoal grill. But anyway, yeah, build it up. Use your Thousand Island dressing, your chopped white onion, your bread and butter pickles. Some people like dill, that's fine. I use the yellow American cheese just to kind of stay true to the original recipe. Sesame seed bun, obviously. Stack it right up, your chopped iceberg lettuce on the very bottom layer. And now, you gotta give this a shot. It's noticeably taller than the Big Mac that you usually get, but when you look at that, I don't care how tall it is. Oh my God, yeah, okay. Good chopped grass-fed beef. Burgers, that's a win for one. That flavor's on point. And Thousand Island, by the way, Ken's Thousand Island. Don't go for the imitation stuff. Ken's Thousand Island. My friend Nancy told me that. This is her favorite sandwich. My wife's laughing because that's her friend too. But yeah, Ken's Thousand Island. Wow, awesome for mac sauce. This right here, you see how it's difficult for me to talk? That's a sign that a burger has strength. When the meat and the condiments and the bun just makes it impossible to talk clearly. It's definitely got some juice behind it compared to the, little, thin, I don't even want to call them biscuit burgers because biscuit's thicker than the burgers that come in a typical Big Mac. But I gotta say, this is really awesome. Easy, quick and easy, fun way to recreate a fast food classic. And grass-fed beef, the cholesterol stays down a little bit, maybe. And bigger burger, bigger people, that sort of thing. It's making me bigger. So yeah, I'll take it. I'm gonna call this a win. I just hit the pickles. I just hit the pickles and the onion. Sets it right off. More than you would think. There's something about raw onion and burger and just gives it a nice little, I don't even know what you'd call it. I wouldn't call it a burn, but just a nice little pop. Yeah, it tastes really, really good. Guys, listen, I could smash this whole thing on camera, but the family's here. They're ready to get into the rest of this. So I'm gonna set this down. I'm gonna sit down with my family and I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this sandwich. But before I do that, if you like what you see here on this channel and you like what we're doing, give us a subscribe. Check us out on Instagram. Check us out on Facebook. We're posting all the time. Leave your comments in the comments section. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for hanging out with us today. We'll see you next time.